Hey guys, welcome back to Doom Hand Simulator. I'm standing in the middle of a bunch of Doom Hands. Why am I not dying? Because they're not actually Doom Hands, they're grass. We are in the depths of Tears of the Kingdom, and, how far? Wow, we've come quite a ways. I don't know, should I keep going at this point? We're gonna hit another light route pretty soon, I think, if we head south. Once again, look at the upper map here. So a word of caution, I guess. Or, I don't know if caution is the word I'm looking for here, but the place that we're looking for is actually under the Temple of Time in the overworld. So that's one way in which, if you're ever not sure where you're going and you're trying to find it, that's one way to find it. But if you don't have the map unlocked, oh god, if you don't have the map unlocked in the overworld, you might not necessarily know where the Temple of Time is in the overworld. So, you know, I think that's actually it right over there. So we may have just made it here, but I thought there was like another light route over here. I'm just trying to stay away from this encampment here. I don't want to start fighting stuff like that, especially with only 4 hearts. Like, I mean, I could probably do it, but, you know... No, I just totally say that. I could totally do it, but I'm not going to. Oh, please. Sometimes you'll find a different kind of Poe like this right here. Oh, wow, there's 2 of them. Hell yeah. This is a Grand Poe. This is worth 20. Man, remember how rare Poes used to be? And now they're just a dime a dozen here. There's 2 of them right there. That's 40. There was some more over there. This is it. Great Abandoned Central Mine. This is what we wanted. Man, I didn't think we were going to actually make it here that fast. But here we are. Okay. So there's actually something super important you can get here. I don't know if we can get it now, because I think I still have to trigger something, but I'm going to go ahead and try at least to see. So hey, you see there's a little doobly-doo over here. Let's see if we can do this. Oh wow, there's like a person here too. What's up? Oh, I didn't think we'd see anybody else down here. No, I imagine you could say this thing to us. I'm here to investigate too, right? You know, since you took the survey team of you. Because we definitely took that if you guys aren't here yet. I'll take a look at this. Our latest is already lost on our feet. We found this weird device with these waving green letters on this strange statue. He is one of the living stone crowd notes for priests who are supposed to move to. Well, I'll say that, but it's all conjecture on my part. We just been panic here, but I'll figure out to see where soon gonna be in big trouble. Oh, when he accidentally said that, I thought he was a Yiga and I was gonna have to fight him. Jeez. What about you? Oh, did you pass the interview too? Wait, he obviously did. Why else would he come strolling into a place like this? Why did I even bring it up? Just forget it, it's not important. What's important is the text we're investigating. It's fascinating. It claims that this ancient stone statue should be able to grant us an ancient power. This peculiar stone statue is nothing less than one of the fabled constructs. In fact, I have some writing here that explains the so-called ancient power in detail. I don't care, actually. There's a lot of text in this game, and I sometimes find myself inclined to just kind of skip it. Yeah. Oh man, did we just make a fast travel point? Please tell me we did. Oh! Yeah, you like that, don't you? Conferring auto build to authorizer now. Please utilize it as you explore and excavate the depths for Zonite. It's actually going to give this to me now. Oh my god, that's wonderful. Okay, so I would definitely recommend doing this. This is one of the most important things you will get in the game. The most important abilities. I'm stoked that it's actually giving it to me, because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if I need to go back up and talk to Pura or Robbie or somebody. But yeah, it's actually going to do this. Oh, yes! Auto build. Instantly recreate your Ultra Hand projects using nearby items in Zonite. Did I see what I thought I saw? Did that thing just give you the power we've been researching? That's incredible. Could you give us a demonstration? Let me see what the text has to say. Hold on. This ability will allow you to commit any structure you create to memory. Any object committed to memory can be instantly reproduced. From nothing. That's the point here. Anything that you've made, you know, anything that you've built out of parts that you found lying around, it will go into a memory. And it's only like the last 30 that you've made. Well, it gives you a chance to demonstrate this here. When you find stuff around here and you make stuff with it, like this. Oops. Oh man, I'm so bad at rotating. We just attach this there. So now we've made a car. Out of a board and 4 wheels. Look at that! That wheel's right back on there, snug as a bug in a rug. Now it's time for the main event. The One Piece is on square pedestal. Use that new power of yours and fix it up lickety-split. Alright, don't mind if I do. Things you make, like this right here, anything you make by attaching something to something else, is stored in the history. Now, what we're going to do is go into the history And you can see it's right there, the thing that I built. This, by selecting that, we can just auto-build it. And normally, most of the time when you auto-build stuff, you're just going to build it from nothing. But if the parts happen to be around, you can just use those instead of making it from nothing. Okay, so the Zonite that we've been picking up, that's what you'll have to spend to get the free parts to make it from nothing. So otherwise, you can make it out of parts that you see lying around, or you can just make it out of nothing, or make it out of Zonite. I keep saying nothing, but it's really you're making it out of Zonite. But that's why I say you can never have enough Zonite. Oh, God. Oh, God, I'm not ready for this. Wait a minute. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to get ready then. Great work, both of you! Oh, a long time no see, buddy. Yes, credit where credit is due. If there's one foe I'll never forget, it's the man who cast me from my Gerudo Desert hideout. You did that to yourself. It was you. Now I live for vengeance, both upon that no-good Zelda and upon my sworn enemy. That means you, Link. We meet a game at last. We meet a game at last. Yes. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. I'm not even saying this. Man, oh man. Yep. Master Koga. Remember this dude? Well, you're going to. He was actually playable in Age of Calamity too, which is kind of funny. I saw the moment you obtained the ancient power we've sought for so long. The highlight of all musty old texts we've found in this land. It remembers objects you've assembled and can instantly reproduce them. A long-lost ability from the distant past. So you're cheating! Blah, 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 blah. Here we are working ourselves to the bone to build things by hand. And you just whip them up in an instant. That's not fair! I can actually kind of sympathize with him here. You know? Oh, the Magnificent One. Gee, I wonder who that is. But you just walked right up and snatched it away. Now I'm gonna snatch it back. Oh, it looks like you just auto-built something there. Oh, wow, don't be shining your lights in my face. That is not comfortable. Yeah, we're in it. We're in it for the long haul. Oh my god, dude. Alright, so, well, let's get a bow out here. Preferably the strongest one we got. And we can knock him off. There you go, no problem. We don't exactly have the best weapons here, so this might take some time, but yeah, we'll get as much as we can. Oh yeah, I guess I do have a better weapon than this. Yeah, so watch out for the red dollar signs. And he's just gonna come after us again. I mean, this vehicle that he's using is actually something you could technically build yourself, if you wanted to. Ah, yeah, he's such a wuss, man, let me tell you. He's leaning up against the wheel. Let's just go with the 12 here, baby. Let's get him. Actually, why don't I use my Bokoblin arm? This would be the time to do it if ever there was a time. Eventually he'll start doing different stuff here, but for the time being. The lights he has on the vehicle, those are also Zonai devices. You will get those too. Although really, they're not that useful, but they're good. Look at that, he just loves hanging around that wheel. So 40, let's go, baby. Yeah, look at that damage. Jeez, man. We're only gonna get one more hit with that, but 40 damage, baby. Oh, he's on the next phase now. So he's gonna start... Wait, is he? Actually, he might not be. Yeah, he starts getting better at driving this thing, but... Yeah, there we go. It's so easy to fall in love, let me tell you. Yeah, there it is. Wait, oh, we're still got... Oh, the big one broke. But the fused one didn't. That can actually happen when you fuse weapons to other things. Like, they break separately. So a lot of times you'll be using a weapon that's fused to something, and then the fused object will break. And then you'll think that the whole weapon broke, but it actually didn't. There we go. Let's just get in here. Clunk. This is actually going better than I thought. Holy crap. Of course, this fight is actually pretty easy. Like, regardless of what you have at this point. He's got shields all around him there. So this can be a little bit tricky, because you're, like, running, but you don't have a lot of stamina. I mean, if he runs you over, it happens, but... I don't think I can get him from here. Oh, did he stall? What the heck happened there? So it might be better to just wait for him to do the other attack, which is the one we just saw, which is this one. And here it comes. Oh god, man, you are a bad driver, let me tell you. Actually, he's not that bad. I don't think you have to hit him with an arrow there to stun him. It seems like he's already stunned. Oh man, we almost had him there. I just kept mutton bashing there. If you can actually get on the car, that might be better, but you don't want to run into the wheels while they're spinning, because that will actually do damage to you, I think. Sometimes even trying to get the camera to keep up is... That's why I switched the camera to fast, though. But I can't tell you how many times I've just been trying to switch... Like, I've wasted a lot of time just, like, turning the camera. But it still feels too slow, even on the fastest settings sometimes. But there is one thing you can do. If you played a lot of Ocarina of Time, you did this all the time, so I don't know why I don't do it more. I should really get the habit of it. You can actually just center the camera behind yourself by pressing ZL. Oh my god, seriously? I was that close, man. Ah, crap. Oh, I almost had him there. Let's see if I can... Oh god, he's driving in reverse. Wow. Yeah, you can actually do that too when you get a control stick. With certain vehicles, you can actually drive in reverse. Let me see if I can, like, snipe his ass here. No, I guess not. I don't want to waste too many arrows here either, that's the other problem. Oh, there he is right there. Jeez, I almost had him too. I was using my best weapon, so... I don't even have to run to get out of the way of this. Yeah, let's switch off an arrow. Arrow to the butt. Booyah! Surprised this is not voice acted. It'd be hilarious. Hold still and let me shoot you! Fine, I suppose I can let you off easy for today. You think you're so smart, but I've already found a whole bunch of ruins down here. So, I saw your little trick there. You used your right hand to get that construct going. I'll grab that power you cheated me out of for myself at the Southwestern Abandoned Mine. You'll be seeing that in about 30 hours. Maybe more. Yeah, these fights are actually required for story progression, so... Man, look at how many fans he got on that thing. Oh, I tell you. Oh, he also put a cart on the bottom of his, too. He's smart. He knows what he's doing. Man, look at that. And we got ourselves a treasure chest. Master Koga! Now that becomes a quest, an ongoing quest that we'll be doing pretty gradually as we make our way through this here. Huge crystallized charge, 100 normal crystallized charges. So there you go. Your first battery upgrade. You just got it for free right there. Thank you for repelling the trespassers. I hope you will pardon me for listening in on your conversation. That man mentioned an abandoned mine to the southwest. I suspect that he is referring to the former Gerudo mine. The place flourished with activity long ago like this one, or was constantly unearthed and refined. There are statues that point that way to the abandoned Gerudo mine. Follow them to reach that destination. Oh my god, we're not walking to the Gerudo mine. No. Yeah, sure. Okay. One more thing before you set out on your journey. There is something I would like you to have. Please speak with my associate when possible. So, hello. Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I will no longer need to hide in order to avoid detection. Okay, I'm getting a little too... There is another reason that it is good you have come. I see that you have the ability to auto-build. That means this schema stone I carry is for you. Schema stones are like pre-builds that it just gives you. You know, it's like ideas for things to make. If you don't, like, know what you want to make, maybe just use one of those. Most of them are pretty basic for use for basic things, like basic vehicles and basic bitches and Basic the movie starring Samuel L. Jackson. And it's the second time I've mentioned this movie in the last, like, 2 weeks. Schema stones can help you build things you have never before imagined. I hope that you find this one useful. So there's basically, when you're auto-building, there's 3 different menus you can choose from. You choose from your history, which is stuff you made before. There's schema stones, and then there's the ones you save to your favorites. So if you have one that you really like, and you want to get to it without worrying about it disappearing from your history because it wasn't in the last 30 things that you built, then put it in your favorites and it'll always be there. As long as the parts are around, you can just make it at no cost whatsoever. But if you have, you know, Zonite, you can actually trade it in to make a fake one that'll just count and work and function the same way as a normal one would. So, I am grateful to you for driving out the trespassers. I was processing Zonite into other materials. It was necessary that I flee to avoid detection, but I am at liberty now to trade Zonite for processed materials. So basically what this means is you can also, you know, aside from using Zonite to pre-build stuff for free from nothing, you can also use it to convert to crystallized charges which in turn increases your max MP. So maybe you want to do that. These over here are Zonai charges, which have nothing to do with what I was just talking about. These are a totally separate thing that you do something else with. But that's why I say it's so complicated, though, because these have nothing to do with crystallized charges here. These are what you put into the gumball machines to get Zonai parts like this. Now, if one thing I would change about the game that I wish they did was if you were building stuff with auto build and using Zonite to make one out of nothing, I wish it would just take from this menu here. If you had like fans in here, you could just take them out of here. So I guess what you could do is take them out manually, put them on the ground, and then set up auto build, and it would actually take those fans and put them into the thing. So you can do that, but it's just one extra step that I don't really know if it's really necessary. So these here. So when you're converting Zonite into crystallized charges, as a general rule, large Zonite turns into large crystallized charges, regular Zonite turns into regular crystallized charges. So do what you want. I will actually trade in this large Zonite. I don't like doing that, actually, but I think early game it's actually worth it. But in the long run, large Zonite is used for a lot of armor upgrades, and you need, believe it or not, a total of 300 of it if you want to upgrade all the armor to the best that it can be. So we have 79 just regular Zonite, but I'd rather save that for auto builds. So I don't ever spend regular Zonite on crystallized charges. I just don't think it's worth it. You need it for too many other things. So I'm just not going to do that. But here it's got us building this thing right here. But yeah, anytime you see like that lava over there, head over there if you want and like trade it in. Whoops. Oh, I got on the wrong thing here. Whoops. No, I'm trying to... Yeah, thank you. Jeez. What? Oh, it didn't put them together. Jeez. Okay, let me try that again then. I thought I built it. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh, I put it together, but I didn't press A to build. Yeah, sometimes I do that. I don't know why. It's like when it puts it together, you think, oh, that's it. You know, you're done. But you're not. You actually have to build it, get the super glue out, and just put it together. Alright, let's go. There might be something else here I can pick up. I don't think there is, but whatever. We'll just use this to get over here to the light route, and then I think we're probably just gonna head back to the overworld here, because we're pretty much done here. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's turn it to the left a little bit here. Now the battery recharges. Yeah, it's got like just enough to get us there. I mean, once you get to like 4 or 5 batteries total, you really don't need that much more than that. You can actually get up to 16 in all. And I'm gonna do that, but I gotta tell you. Yeah, once you get 4 or 5, you basically can do most anything. Except for the most extreme stuff, like flying out to stuff in the sky. You need a lot of battery power to do that. So there we go, get rid of that gloom heart there. And now that we know there's a light route here, we also know there's a shrine here, so set a stamp in. There we go. Alright, it's time to go home. Well, actually, first things first. Anytime that you're able to upgrade your battery, you should probably go do it. And the best way to do that is to go back to this shrine right here. In the sky, this very first one. Actually, the 4th one that you went to on the Sky Islands. And there's the processing guy next to it. You can go there. There's also one in Lookout Landing you can go to. I never used that one, but apparently there is one there. So you could go to that one too. I might use him a couple times just for the sake of showing that he's there. And it might turn out that he's more convenient than the other ones. I don't know. I guess that would be one less loading screen you would have to sit through, though. If you just did it at Lookout Landing instead of coming down here, doing it here, and then warping again to Lookout Landing. Yeah, I can see why people would do that. Anyway, let's do a construct. And now we have 140 crystallized charges. We only need 100 to increase the energy well, so here we go. Yeah, look at that. Max MP up. Yes. That looked intense. Are you okay? You have refined your crystallized charges into 1 energy well. Alright, man, that feels good. And if you ever have enough to make more than 1, you don't have to sit there and make 1 at a time. It'll actually make them all at once. Thank God they did that, because I gotta tell you, it would just be so tedious. See, they didn't do that with heart containers, though. They kind of did. I'll explain that later. But... yeah, wow, so we're up in the sky now. Do we want to, like, explore up here maybe a little bit? If we want to fill out the map? This, to me, is where it really kind of sets you free here. Oh my gosh, what am I going to do? Good lord, man, there's so much. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, there is that Korok that's on this island here. Let me see. Let's go ahead and get this while I'm up here. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I ever got that other Korok that was on the south side. Maybe I could grab that while I'm up here, you know? So basically, with these, get the camera up as high as you possibly can, so you can just dive right in. Boom, yeah. I love the splash. It lasts for so long, and it's like raining for a second after you get out, or after you land. There we go. Alright, let's see here. Let's get out of this for a second. Let's see, how far are we from that? The Korok is like right down here. You can see I haven't got it yet. It would have been right there. So when you get one that's like 2, it'll show the ×2 there too. But it won't actually show where you got the Korok from. This one came from over here. And the one that we're about to do is going to come from right here and go to down here. So we're not that far from that. I mean, we're still pretty high up, so good lord. Yeah, you can see. Oh my gosh, I love this view. So you can see Hyrule down below, but you can also see the Sky Islands from here. Yeah, we're just making it right over there. Wait, why am I flying this way? I'm supposed to be going down here. Jeez. It's definitely a lot bigger than it looks from this vantage point. Oh yeah, we might have to use our stamina items here if we're not careful. It's easy to forget that stamina is a thing, like even when you're flying, so you can't just fly forever. Eventually you'll be able to, but not right now. Ugh. Oh man. Yeah, if you ever like run out of stamina and you're falling, you get like one last whip, should I call it, of the paraglider. So like use it just before you hit the ground and you won't take fall damage. Otherwise you could also just warp away. I don't remember actually what's on this island. Like on the map it says there's a mining cave here, but that's actually on the lower level, like underneath this island. But sometimes it can get confusing because you think that something's supposed to be there, and then it's not. There's probably, actually, you know, if I had to guess, there might be chests in the water. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a chest. Let's pull that sucker in and see what we got here. Woo! Oh wow, large Zonai charge. Those are pretty good. You might find yourself using those early in the game, but you can also send them into the gumball machines, like I said, for 5, or send 5 of them into a gumball machine, just get a whole bunch of crap. So you might want to do that. I don't know. The choice is yours. That's why this game is so awesome and just lets you do anything. Well, speaking of which, there's like a gumball machine right here. Yeah, so like if I was out of stamina right now, I could whip it out one last time and it would do that. You wouldn't take fall damage. So yeah, let's see here. Let's sort these things. Sometimes it can be hard to find these in the menu. I really wish, this is another thing I wish, is when you walked up to one of these, it just said, like, you know, it just popped up and said, do you want to spend 5 Zonai charges, or 5 big ones, and you can just do it instantly instead of having to take them out of your inventory. But hey, it's not my game. I didn't make the rules here. Okay, fan, portable pot. Yeah, we've already been to this one, so we're not going to get anything that we didn't have before. But the cool thing about this, though, is these show up on the map, these little green mushroom-looking like things. They look like Super Mario mushrooms, actually, to me, but it shows everything that you can get from them, and it also shows how many you currently have. So that's pretty handy. Now, where's that Korok at? There he is, right there. There's that motherfucker. Let's see here. Why the sudden need to cuss? I don't know. Alright, so what we need to do... Oh, shoot. Oh, right. Oh, this is another thing that's kind of annoying. Oh, like, we're running into 2 things just in the last 2 minutes here. These guys right here, you have to sit here and watch this cutscene every time you see one of these. It's like, I know what I need to do, but, like, I guess it makes sense that you have to talk to them so they can show you where you need to take them. But still, I guess that, yeah, you would need to do that. Are there any minecarts around here? Let me see. Oh, we got boxes. I was going to take the time to use these real quick. Can I destroy 3 at once? Oh, I can only destroy 1. Oh. Let's grab some arrows to make back what we spent fighting Master Koga there just now. Oh, there's a minecart right over there. We'll just do that. Bam, just like that. The arrows respawn. So I'm just going to grab this fan here. I'm going to stick it on this cart right here. And then we're going to grab the cart and bring the fan with us and take it over here. Now, these puzzles at this point are like so utterly simple that there's no reason you won't be able to get your shit done here. So anyway, just go ahead and grab the Korok, set him in there, or just attach him. You can do it either way. Get in here with him, and oops, oh man. Try to hit the fan without hitting him. And it just blows right across. And jump! Oh man, yeah, you can jump out of something while it's moving. You might get a really big jump. So it always feels good to do that. There you go. Thanks for bringing my friend 2 more Korok seeds. Boy, we can't see Hestu soon enough. Let me tell you. We'll be seeing him pretty soon. What's up here? We haven't been over here yet, have we? Huh. Oh, let's see. Oh, Zonite. Whoop-de-doo. You get so much of that, I don't know. Might as well grab the box here. And break it. There's so many boxes out here. Good lord, man. Boom! All 4 of those. In a matter of time. Yeah, look at all those arrows. Man, we just got a bunch there. Jeez. We got a hook here we could use for some reason. Not sure why you would use that. Oh, because I guess there's like something up here too. See, part of the track is broken here. Wait. But we've already... Have we not already been up there? I guess this is like an alternate way you could get up there. But yeah, so in this case, maybe use the hook and a fan to actually get across that. Because if you try to use a minecart, it's not exactly going to work for reasons you may or may not be able to tell here. Jeez. I mean, technically what you could do is, you know, fuse like 4 minecarts together and then maybe you could get over it. That's one way I guess you could do it. That's the crazy thing though, there's always like different ways to do things. You can see dueling peaks from all the way up here. So we could jump, and I think we will. You can see the tower from here. Is that the tower? Hang on. Oh, that's not the tower. Oh, we're like way down south here, aren't we? That's right, yeah. Well, you know what? Since I'm here, we're gonna go get that one. I want to get towers as soon as I possibly can here. I'm not gonna mess too much with the Sky Islands because it's hard to remember. I mean, I guess you have the Heroes Path mode and all, but sometimes it can be a little hard to remember which Sky Islands you've done and which ones you haven't. And there might still be stuff to find on some of them, but you don't know which ones you've checked and which ones you haven't. So it would be easier for me personally to just kind of do those one at a time, like one region at a time, and just pick a specific time and do that. Anyway, here's our first tower. So I mentioned before that these are all puzzles now. You don't have to climb them. You have to solve like a puzzle. And in this case, it's not working. It doesn't tell you anything here, though. So it's like, well, I don't know. What the heck do I do? Well, usually if you look around, there's like a person that'll explain what's going on. I don't really see anybody here. Huh. I mean, I know what I need to do. I'm just looking to see if there's a person. Hyrule Herb. There wasn't somebody standing in there that I just, like, looked at, right? No, not really. Well, there is a well here, though. So, wells are another thing in this game. Oh, look at that. I think that's what we wanted. Jeez, that was a long fall. Thank God we have Ascend so we can get back out of here. Let's see, where's our land at? Oh, man. That's some breakable rocks right there. Anyone here, please? Please? I'm gonna use up my weaker weapon here to do this. Yeah, my Dragon Ball. Oh, look at that, a bomb flower. Gee, I could've used that 2 seconds ago. Oh, hey, look. What's up, dude? Why are you locked in here? What are you doing? Oh. You, what are you doing in a place like this? No, it doesn't matter. Could you just help me? What's wrong? I'm in a hurry, sorry. I set off a trap in the ruins and now I'm stuck. Oh, what a mess. Can you see a switch? Yeah, I see it. I'm playing on it. If you press that, you should be able to get me out of this. There's a cave entrance over there. I got in that way. I'm begging you, mister. I'll just be waiting here, trusting you. Alright, interesting. So we don't have the map unlocked, so we can't really use that, but, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We need to get to that switch. Well, he said there's a cave entrance over there, so what I'm gonna do is just ascend right on out of here. And kind of just head in that direction and see if we can get in from that side. I'm gonna head over here. See, for some reason I want to say the cave entrance is actually over there, but you know, I'll check here first. It's not very far from the tower, like it's really close. Yeah, no, the cave is on the right side. Should have trusted my instincts here. Oh god, I just did it again. Is it raining? It looks like it is. Sounds like it is. Whoa, okay, it's not down there. It's not a very far jump down. Wait a minute here. I think it actually is this way. I looked on the east side because that's where I thought it was, but there was like a big cliff there. Maybe it is over here. Maybe I just need to go a little further. I thought it was like closer to the tower than this though, but oh god, no, don't go down there, don't go down there, that's not it. Oh boy, oh boy. Got to screw myself here. Now it is raining. It doesn't say it's raining down there on the weather thing. You know what you can do though? Just warp to the tower. Oh wait, I can't, because I haven't activated it yet. Oh, thanks a lot for the rain, boy, oh boy. Oh god, just hold your footing here. I'm not gonna be able to hold my footing, am I? Why is it raining when it says it's sunny? Oh, wait, is this it? Oh. I guess it was meant to be. The rain actually got me to it. I don't remember it being that far down. Wow, that's weird. I guess I don't remember a lot of things. This is it. This is the cave we want, because there's the switch right over there. I really thought it was closer to the tower than that, though. Huh. There you go. You are free! I knew you'd rescue me. I don't have much, but please take this. Oh, that's pretty good. I just basically triple and a half to my income there. Or my current fundage, not my income. Come again. So that must be this... Oh, thanks. That must be the treasure chest he got the 50 rupees from right there. We can just drag it out if we want. Surprised there's not like something else in there that we could grab. Like as a puzzle, you know? So you have to stand on the switch and pull it out and then close the door. Oh, actually, now the treasure chest is on the switch. So I guess that's one way you could, like, get out of here. Oh, there's a couple of things over here. Wait, have we seen these yet? Bright Cap, a mushroom that grows in caves and contains luminescent enzymes. Cook it in a dish to give a glowing effect to anyone who eats it. There you go. Oh wow, topaz, nice. So technically, you could screw yourself by lifting the treasure chest off of the switch, so the switch wasn't active, standing on it yourself, sending the treasure chest out there, and then, boom. Now you can't get out, because if you step on the switch to open it, but then when you step off, the door's closed. And you might think to yourself, oh god, this is not my beautiful wife. Fortunately, we have Ascend. Ascend will get you out of so many jams you have no idea. It's crazy. So now that we freed the dude, we should be okay to go to the tower, and he'll fix it for us. And it's right over here. Maybe that's why I remember the cave being there, because when you ascend out of it, this is where you are relative to the tower. I guess that makes sense. Hello again. Hey, he's got a fix, you can see it over there. Hello, mister. Thanks again for saving me. I was only in the area at first place to do maintenance on the tower. The terminal wasn't making anything happen due to the humidity, but I fixed it in a jiffy. Unfortunately, the humidity will break it again in another day, so you gotta hurry up and activate it. We could skip this, but I'm not going to, because we have to laugh. Now it's a war point, now it's a fast travel point. So that rain turned out to be a blessing, because I didn't think the cave was down there. Turned out it was. Alright, so remember how before, last time we did this, all the tentacles came up and Link was like, oh my god, what's going on? Now, he's going to be used to it, so he's just going to look at them. I don't know why that's funny. It's not funny. But I just like to laugh at it because it's so predictable. Sometimes I laugh at stuff just because of it being predictable. Which, like, of course it's predictable. It's the same cutscene, but I don't know. There's just something about it. It's like, I know he's gonna do that, and then he does it, you know? It's like confirmation bias, but funnier. Oh wow, that's a big chunk of land there. As you can see, that's like pretty far out from the one we already have, so it won't be too hard to get the ones around it. So like right in between where we were and where we are. So we have warp points on both sides of them, so it'll be pretty easy to get there. So alrighty then. Now if it wasn't daytime, maybe I'd actually scout for shrines here, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to spot any of them. Unless you're falling. Well, I guess you could pull out your thing and do this. And just look. It's hard to see them during the day, though. Oh, man. Can we get that from here? Probably not. I don't know if we could zoom in that far. So occasionally you'll see, like, these little star-shaped islands in the sky. And I believe... I don't really think I've activated that quest, though. I think you need to go to Kakariko Village to activate that, so I'm not going to mess with it now. Because it wouldn't make sense, like, from a narrative standpoint, why I'm doing that. The geoglyphs, those things are so cool. Okay, so now we have this part of the map and that part of the map. So yeah, getting this one and this one will probably be pretty easy because there's shrines all over the place we haven't gotten to yet. Let me see. Yeah, if you're still in the sky, when you bring up the map, it's just going to default to the sky map, which can kind of be a little bit annoying, but whatever. Let's go back to Lookout Landing. Hey, dude, what's up? Hey, this guy. So they finally did it. Love this guy. This is basically this game's version of Cass, as evidenced by the fact he has a 4-letter name and the last 2 letters are the same letter. Well, look at this. You're the one I saw flying around the sky. It's great to meet the first one ever to be launched from the Skyview Tower. A real historic moment. Hey, what's your name? I don't have one. Link, you say? Hold on there. Really? Your name is Link? Hey, buddy. You've got the same name as that famous swordsman. Ha! Good for you. Pretty big name to live up to, though. I'm Penn, by the way. I work for the Lucky Clover Gazette. I'm writing an article about this event, so folks everywhere will know about the Skyview Towers being activated. I'd better get to work. Our newspaper is short on staff, so I've had to flap all over the place to cover the news. Hey, we could use another reporter. You should join us. Seem like a brave type and all, that's what it takes. Our newspaper is based in Hebra, to the northeast. Northwest, I mean. I don't know my east from my west. You'll find it near the bridge that leads to Rito Village. Stop by if you're up to pay your adventure of a lifetime of the newspaper is. Is that a cloud? Holy crap. Soar long! Soar long, that's good. I like it. They just come up with a simple phrase like that and just make an entire meme out of it. Like, I don't see it becoming a meme right now. I don't see it. I'm not saying, like, I don't see it happening in the future, but I don't see it happening now. And that is a doorbell. Why is there a doorbell?